The McBride College Bound program has been teaching economically disadvantaged children the importance of staying in school and getting a college degree for many years. And today on the Bronx Journal, we have the program's founder, Teresa McBride. Welcome to the program. It's a pleasure having you here.
Thank you. Nice to be here.
Tell me about this program. I understand that this was started by you because of your son.
That's correct. My son and I started the program in 1993, and we started the program because we wanted to do a community service program that would give back. We didn't have an idea how large it would grow at the time. So the next year it became a nonprofit program in 1994, though we haven't had outside funding for the program until now in 2010. The program's had 150,000 children go through the program around the country.
Since 93?
Since 93, yes.
Throughout the country, not just the Bronx?
That's correct,
okay.
Throughout the country. And so the program was started because my son was at an age, he was older than the children we service now, and I recognized that a lot of his friends were starting to lose their way in their education. And I recognized how frequently that happened, and children start to drop out of school. They start to lose their way in about the 6th grade. They start dropping grade level, and then by the time they get to the 9th, 10th, or 11th grade, they end up dropping out of school.
This was happening to your son or to his friends?
It was happening to his friends. It was happening to his friends, and because I was a mother that had all the boys come over to my house, I started recognizing as they got older, these boys, some of them were starting to lose grade level. And so we wanted to do a program that helped reduce the dropout rate, because people put children in a category that they're just a problem, and rather than helping them. And what I saw is these amazingly intelligent and bright minds that when they drop out of school and we lose them into the system, because if they drop out, they end up sometimes being picked up in the judicial system and other areas that we pick them up, we are losing some of the most amazing people and thinkers in our world, and they can be contributing and want to be contributing.
So then you decide, what is the program about? How do you put a program like this together?
The program was designed so that he and I designed it. We designed it so that it would give the children, the participants, with the absolute respect for what they deserved, and so the respect that they deserve. And so what we do is we have them take an active participation in the program. Our program is a preventative program. We're working with children in the last year of elementary school rather than in high school. So those programs, which are all very good, tend to be intervention. So when we work with children in the last year of elementary school, we have them take on a leadership role, and they are given a title, the group, the classroom is given a title of advisory council. So a grade school classroom in the Bronx would become the advisory council of a college student. Perhaps it might be, we have students participating here at Lehman College, and they go work with that classroom for 1 semester.
So basically these college students are serving as role models for elementary school and middle school students?
They are serving as role models, but it's really reverse mentoring, because when they go in, they're delivering our curriculum. Our curriculum teaches children to take responsibility for their education and their future. It teaches them the value of education and what it means to their life to graduate even from high school, and what it means to pursue higher education, how to prepare for their SAT starting in the 5th grade. We feel that minority students are not less intelligent and receive lower SAT scores. They start preparing later and receive lower SAT scores. And we also teach them how to apply for college. We go through the application process and the financing process. So we're providing children that are in an impressionable age in the 5th grade or 6th grade, but they're also intelligent and mature enough to grasp all of the information we're sharing. So the college student is delivering that information in these sessions, but the sessions are advisory council meetings. and the grade school students are in charge.
So how do you arrange this? How does this happen? Do you have some kind of arrangement with the schools?
Yes.
Where the college students go to the schools and speak to the classes?
Yes,
How does that work?
yes, the grade school classroom teacher will volunteer their class. We have a program, for example, here at East Bronx Academy, and that grade school classroom volunteers their class. They have to stay present in the class. The teachers have to stay present the entire time. And during the course of the semester, the college student shows up for these advisory council meetings. And there's 3 agenda items on an advisory council meeting. The first agenda item is the VP, the college student, they're given the title of VP, presents information to their advisory council. So that day they talk about staying at grade level and the importance of staying in the grade level and the ability that gives you to graduate, because children don't know that. The second agenda item is the advisory council asks the VP, if you're the college student, we would ask you if you have a problem this week that we could help you with. You always have a problem. Then we deliberate the problem, our class, your advisory council, and we give you a recommendation. So we're in charge of your life. And the third agenda item is you have to report your progress to us every time you meet with us. You have to give us a progress report. You have to tell us what your grades are. And we're like having 30 little mothers and fathers that care about your education, and we have attitude that you better be doing well, and if you're not, we want to talk to your professor.
So it works both ways.
It absolutely works both ways, but we're giving the responsibility and the accountability to the grade school classroom, and we're planting in their mind, we're planting the seed that you too can live this college life.
Sure.
And how much fun it is.
Yeah. If you take on the role of encouraging somebody else to stay in school, then obviously you're going to stay in school.
Correct. And you're going to take responsibility for your future. And we teach them that education is a lifelong journey. You're not, we ask them, how do you feel about education? Well, day one, they all say, oh, it's, no fun and we don't like it. But when they realize that education is a lifelong journey, we finish the program by taking them on a tour of the campus. And in that tour of the campus, it's not a field trip. It's a tour of the campus. They go through the campus as though they're seniors in high school, and they're treated with respect. They're able to ask all of the questions as if they were seniors in high school, considering that campus. And what ends up happening is it becomes that their goal becomes tangible, and they see this campus or any campus as their future.
It's doable.
It's doable. It makes it not something that's intangible for them. Coming here on the campus tonight, I was walking in, and out was walking a group of probably 3rd and 4th graders. They had been here for some program, and I stopped them and I said, so are you guys planning on going to college? And they were like, well, we don't know, and we think. But once you plant the seed that that's an option. Now we do talk about vocational schools, we talk about 2-year programs, 4-year programs, different types of professions.